Hi, I have a mobile order for Noah. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too. Well, hi there. My name is Noah Woodward, and this is a little new series that I'm going to be doing on my channel entitled Coffee and Chill. So, in today's coffee extraordinaire extravaganza, we have my new cup. Let's talk about it. My new cup. It says, yeah, and it's my queen, obviously. And then on the back, it says, Unfollow Fear, upside down, of course. And then, I'm not going to show you because it'll spill, but, oh, you can see it. The bottom, there's the little N for my name, just like hidden under there. This is Duncan. You saw me get it this morning, and I just put it in this cup because it's more of a vibe. It changes colors with the temperature. My best friend and my big from my fraternity, his name is Troy, made it for me. He runs an Etsy shop with like different designs for like stickers and cards and cups, I guess, like this as well. So if you're interested at all, check out @StudioTMG on Instagram and he will get you right. So as I was planning to film this week, I really didn't know what I was gonna do. I had a few ideas in my head and not much time to do it. School has been the worst, and we can get into that more, but this is not by any means like a podcast type of thing where I'm going to be talking your ear off for the next hour and a half, but more so just like a quick catch up just to keep you guys in line with what I'm doing in my life, and also for me because I do use this channel as kind of like a video diary of my life, and so I'm going to want to look back on this as well to see what I was up to, how I was feeling, what I looked like, you know, how bad my hair was, things like that. So that is what I'm using this for, and so this is the first installment, kind of. I've done other videos like this, but this is the first official installment of Coffee and Chill. So basically what I'm going to be doing is sitting down like 1 or 2 times a month when I know that I am at the brink of my breaking point and kind of just sitting, relaxing, drinking coffee because it's my favorite thing to do, and just talking to you guys about what I've done in the past few weeks other than make videos for my channel previously, and also just catch you up on what I'm planning to do in the future. So the main topic of today's episode, I guess you could say, is pretty much my future of YouTube. And I've done a lot of thinking about this and how I want to present myself as a social media influencer kind of person. Obviously, I don't want to deem that title for myself because I have like 2 friends and 1 subscriber, but I do thank you all for watching, and I really hope this is something that would interest you because it's kind of just like we're hanging out. So I hope you have a coffee as well so we can just get started. So the first thing that I spoke about recently was the fact that I do have a Patreon. I announced this in October, but my Instagram, which is a lot, it's a big platform where I push everything out to people, like when I upload new videos and have other accomplishments in my life, I always put it out on Instagram, and my Instagram got shut down at the beginning of October, end of September time of 2020. I didn't know why, I just couldn't log back in, and I tried and tried and tried, and nothing was working, so I had to resort to making a brand new account, which some of you found, thank you for that. But now here we are 6 months later, and somehow the magic has happened. I figured it out and I got my Instagram account back. So if this is like, if you are a newer viewer of mine, you might not be following my previous account, the one that I'm going to be using, and it's @noah.woodward. Please follow that because that is where I'm going to be. I used to have one, Noah Z Woodward. That was my like backup account for when I had to start fresh, and that's going to just remain as a blank page, a blank slate backup in case this instance ever happens again, and maybe one day we'll make something from it. We'll have to see. But like I said, I did announce my Patreon to my YouTube followers as well as my followers on my Snapchat, because I kind of resorted to Snapchat for a lot of my posts since my new Instagram at the time wasn't really that active and didn't have a lot of people on it except for like close friends that already knew everything that was happening in my life. So I made a Patreon and I got a few awesome patrons and I love them all so dearly, but I realized that I don't have the time that it takes to run a successful Patreon page while being a full-time student in school, working 3 other jobs and managing a YouTube account and the president / like higher leadership positions in all of my student organizations that I'm involved in. It just physically wasn't possible. And by no means do I want to shut my Patreon down because I really have a lot of content that I want to push out eventually, and I think it's a great place to offer that for people that are willing to show further support and essentially just pay for it, because my YouTube account obviously does not make any money because I do covers often, so I get demonetized a lot, and just because I'm not like a successful YouTuber, which is not a problem by any means. I am not one to be basing my like work level on how successful I am. Obviously, I pump out videos frequently every single week that I am proud of, but a lot of people don't see them, and I'm not too discouraged by that. Sometimes it's a little disheartening depending on what video it is, but I know that a lot of people want to see what is popular now and not just the same videos from 2016 YouTube, and I get that. However, it's what I want to do for my channel, so I don't let that discourage me when I'm making my videos. So in the coming months, I vouch to my patrons, and I also promise now to you all that I will love you if you would like to subscribe to my Patreon, because the more of you there are, the more motivation I'm going to have to work hard on it and keep up with it. But I will be doing a big revamp, which will feature a few things. I'm not going to go into too much detail yet because I will make a video very soon about it, but a few things that you can look out for if you want to subscribe to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/NoahWoodward, and the link is always in the description of my videos. I am planning to make, I'm planning to keep the same tiers, but kind of just change the benefits in each. So my highest tier had like the option of phone calls and gifts sent to you and just a bunch of things that would really make us feel more so connected outside of social media, and I still would love to do that, but I might raise it to a higher tier depending on the number of people that want to sign up, because it might just be overwhelming to do like a bunch. And I get that because, like I said, my schedule is very busy, so I hope you can understand as well. However, I am very excited to announce that I also will be making a free tier, so even if you don't have any money to spend and you just want to support me on a different platform other than YouTube or Instagram or Snapchat, then you can sign up for this free tier as well, which won't feature as many benefits because I do have to keep it like tiered and ranked, but you will see some content that you would not be able to see anywhere else. Now, I understand a lot of you are subscribed and found me either through reaction videos to some of your favorite artists and songs, or the Dairy Queen Come to Work With Me vlog style videos. Those videos have made such a impact on my channel and the way that I shaped it for the following months. However, I've come to terms to realize that it's not who I am, it's not what I like to do. Now, does that mean I'm gonna not do them anymore? Absolutely not. But I'm not gonna be reacting to albums that I know that I might not like just to get some views. And I also know that I'm not gonna risk getting fired from my job to film Dairy Queen videos for you often. Now, I say often because, frankly, I don't really care. I am almost a senior in college. I'm barely working at Dairy Queen right now because I am in school. The summer is when I mainly do full-time, and then I just do part-time like 1 or 2 times a month throughout the school year. But I would like to keep my job there. I would like to keep working there, and I had some complaints from the people higher up in our corporate setting that I am not allowed to be on my phone video recording my work life. They won't be able to find it if I don't push out and promote the video, so that is my plan. If I want to film, I'm going to do it because like I said, I really don't care, and also I want to, you know, keep you guys happy as well as make myself happy, because I do love filming them, but it's just not something feasible that I could do every single week and just keep my channel strictly my like Dairy Queen life. I'm glad that it interests you. I get messages all the time from people that are applying for their first job at Dairy Queen, asking for tips and advice in their interview and how to not be overwhelmed when you're first starting, and I appreciate and I love answering all of those messages. So thank you if you've been anyone that have sent those to me. I really enjoy it. But like I said, that's not all I want to make my channel of, so I'm going to be, you know, keep going how I'm going now, but I do promise to hopefully incorporate some Dairy Queen videos along the way, because I do know that they are very informative, but as well as entertaining as I can make them, obviously, because I'm not entertaining myself, but you know, but I do love it. It makes the workday go quicker. It makes me happier throughout the day if I know that I'm filming and doing something that I love while I'm getting paid for it at work, rather than just sitting there taking orders and making ice cream cones for 8 hours straight. So I do want to say that I still will be doing the reaction videos and the Dairy Queen videos, but they're not going to be as frequent as they have been. Now, unless Ariana Grande keeps releasing music every 5 minutes, okay, well then maybe that's all you're gonna get. But I don't plan to do any reaction videos until like late March, I think, is when Justin Bieber releases his album. I think I want to react to that, as well as Taylor Swift's Fearless, Taylor's version, in April. I do want to react to that as well. So I will plan to do those because they're something that I wanted to do and I already mentioned doing them. So I don't see anything wrong with doing them anyway. Other than that, on my channel, you can expect to see videos like this coffee and chill series I'm very, very excited about, as well as other covers, which will be less frequent because copyright is not my friend, lifestyle videos like getting ready in the morning with me, just sitting and chatting, or vlog style videos where I just take you along throughout my day-to-day life as a crazy junior in college and kind of just going through the motions of my life with you. So this is something that I wanted to announce very formally and surprisingly, but if you're watching this video, I'm going to tell you now, but nothing is confirmed yet, so just, hold off for now. But I wanted to do this whole series in general because I want to start prepping for something that I'm planning to do in the future, which is podcasting. I love podcasts. I've started listening to podcasts, I think back in like 2018, when I used to listen to them every night to fall asleep to, and from there, anytime I'm on a long car ride, or I can't sleep at night, or I just want something on while I'm like cleaning or whatever, I will listen to a podcast over music, just because I feel like it's a break from my life of music every single day, and I just like to laugh and kind of relate to people. My friend Nikki and I, which you have seen in a few of my videos, and you all love her, so thank you so much. I do love her too. I'm saying thank you on behalf of her, but us as well. We want to start a podcast together. I think it would be very fun. We've talked a lot about names and ideas. Coffee and Chill came up as one of our podcast names, but we found a better name that we think will really fit our friendship dynamic that we have. So I'm stealing this name for this whole thing, and then the podcast will be called blank. I'm not going to tell you that yet. But do be on the lookout because it will be very fun. It's not going to be boring. I hope it's not going to be, because she is so entertaining. And we sit here. I'm sitting where I'm sitting now, and she sits right across from me behind the camera on the couch. At least once a week when she's up here in my apartment, and we just talk, whether it's about dating and boys, or if it's about just like a bad day that she's had, or a good day, or just anything. We literally range and just talk about so much, and we just get each other so much. So I think starting a podcast with her would be great. We would like to do it as quick as we could, but it does take a lot of steps to get set up, and I cannot make any promises this semester that it will start, at least until the end of May. So we'll see how summer plans out, and we'll see how the rest of this semester goes, but we are thinking, we are planning, and we are very excited to announce that we will be probably starting a podcast very, very soon for you. So I hope that's something you're interested in. Please let me know if that would be something you'd be interested in, because if no one comments, I'm gonna be like, okay, never mind. But I think it would be great. Even if nobody listens, it'll be something great for us to look back on and just laugh, and it's just, I don't know, something very cool. So the last thing I want to talk about in this little small vlog type of video, in this small little podcasty type of video, is how my school life is going insane. I wake up every morning at 7 a.m. for my 8 a.m. class. I try to wake up at 7 a.m. at least, and I pretty much just go throughout my day from 8 a.m. to about 6 p.m. every single day, and then I come home, I eat dinner, and I work on homework from that time until I go to bed. I just really feel like lately I haven't had a break, and I'm not knocking that at all, because if I don't keep myself busy, then I start to spiral and get upset and lonely. So I'm not mad at it, but it's also very overwhelming, and I am very, very just excited to let go this summer and enjoy it as safely as I can. However, I was thinking about like what exactly I wanted to talk about, and I have so much coming up, so I'm very nervous for the rest of this month. I've been filming and uploading a video every single week since June of 2020, and I haven't missed an upload yet. Sometimes even twice a week I've uploaded, and I'm very nervous for the end of March. I have a very packed weekend coming ahead of me, full of fraternity stuff as well as concerts for my choir, and it's just going to be a very filled next few weeks, and I'm not mentally prepared for it, not physically prepared or emotionally prepared. So I don't know what I'm going to do with YouTube for that, but I'm going to try my best to get my videos up. But I always have to keep my grades up and keep my academics rolling, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing, but we are going to work our hardest and see what happens. For future episodes, I would mainly be asking a few questions from you, and I would like to, dive deep and personal and just answer questions that anyone would be curious about. So please do follow my Instagram, like I said earlier, at noah.woodward, because that is where I will be asking questions from you all. I didn't have the time to ask this week, so I Googled 5 personal questions, and I'm just going to be answering like 5 really personal questions that I think would be exciting and just interesting to me to look back on. So the first one is, why are you passionate about what you do? So we're going to talk about everything I do. I am a student, I am a employee, I am a son, I am a friend, I am a grandson, I am a nephew, I'm all of the things that you could think of. And so thinking, when I hear why are you passionate about what you do, the first thing that I think of is music. I'm passionate because I love it, and it has been always something that has been there for me when no one else or nothing else was. And that's the short and plain simple answer, so we can dive more into that very soon. But if we want to talk about YouTube and my work with social media online, I'm passionate about it because I want to inspire others, and I want people just to hopefully take the message to be kind to one another and to just always, you know, think of the greatness that could come out of every bad situation. And I'm hoping that my videos provide an escape and kind of just like uplift people when they're watching them. And where do I see myself in 5 years? So 5 years from now will be about 2026. So I think by then we'll see some marriage, or at least a hopeful engagement very soon. Not very soon, in like 5 years. A steady job, having my roadmap like planned out where I would be living for the rest of my life, in a school that I love. Hopefully in the next 5 years I will have my master's degree, whether that be in music education or educational administration or music theory. Just there's a bunch of avenues that I've been looking into for grad school, but I do want to take some time to get, you know, settled down and start my job before I do my master's degree. What are you most thankful for? Definitely my health, of course. This whole has been crazy, and I'm thankful that I have been safe, taking every precautionary measure. I wish other people would as well, but I'm most thankful for my education, definitely. My ability to comprehend information that is given to me quickly and use it accordingly. I excel in most things that I do, and I'm thankful for that. I don't think without my education or my upbringing I would be able to flourish as much as I do now. So I am very thankful for that as well. What is the biggest decision you've had to make? Oh, well, my college decision was a pretty big one. Just deciding on what I wanted to study, not so much of where I wanted to go, because I think I've always known I wanted to be here. I applied for nursing, got accepted because obviously my grades and things were high enough. But I had a change of heart at the very last second, and I realized that I need to audition for the music department. Even if I don't make it, I need to just have that sense of accomplishment, saying yes, I did it, and it's okay if I don't make it. But I did it, and I made it, and I made the switch, and that was a huge decision that terrified me for many months leading up. What was the best phase in your life? There's no way that I couldn't say this, even though there has been bad moments in every phase of my life. Just thinking about the good options that will outweigh, absolutely 100% hands down, my senior year of high school, 2017 to 2018, the end of September 2017 until August of 2018. I don't even really remember everything that happened, but I met some really awesome people I am very thankful for. That's the year that I obviously applied for college and did those things. I went to my senior prom. I was on the prom committee, so I helped plan my senior prom. I spoke at my graduation ceremony, which was my biggest accomplishment ever in my entire life. I also had my last choir concert, which was very emotional for me. I had my last spring musical in high school, which was the best experience of my life. I got a car over the summer, for my graduation gift, I guess you could say, which was an amazing time. And that summer was just so great because I had the freedom to go wherever I wanted and do whatever I wanted and spend time with the people I really wanted to spend it most with and make that summer amazing before I left for college. I had my college orientation where I stayed overnight here for one night, and then I just did a bunch of meet and greet kind of icebreaker thingies with random people, which was weird but a good experience, I guess, to open up and try to be comfortable speaking to people you don't know. I started college, which was great, and then that's where, it's not where my year got bad, but that's the end of the best phase, I guess, because once I started college, everything changed, and I was, slowly becoming a different person. I went to Tennessee at the end, or middle of fall time of 2018, so that was really fun, and then I had a great Christmas, and then I ended 2018 with food poisoning. So everything was good up until that point. I think about it so much. I look back at pictures and videos all of the time, and that's really just like where I saw myself flourishing and thriving the most. So that is pretty much it. This was a longer sort of video. I didn't think it would be this long, about 20 minutes, but I just want to say thank you for watching. This is not the kind of video that will be edited too much, just kind of jump cutting and editing out like random words that don't make sense or awkward pauses while I'm taking a drink or thinking about what I'm gonna say next. So it's not gonna be a heavily edited video, but I really hope you like this format, and I thank you so much for tuning in to Coffee and Chill episode 1. Subscribe and follow all of my social medias. They will be in the description as well as on the screen at the end of the video, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Be safe, be happy and healthy wherever you are. Mwah. Bye.